In 1962, Amazing Fantasy Comics introduced a character by the name of Peter Parker, a high school student bitten by a radioactive spider who developed superpowers. I always wanted superpowers, but I was terrified of spiders. The last panel of this comic ends with the line, "With great power must also come great responsibility." Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, guests, those words are true not only for superheroes, but for people with all kinds of power. And today I want to talk about 3 kinds of power as examples that demonstrate that. Anyone who has ever played the lottery or dreamed of winning that jackpot knows that financial power changes lives. Unfortunately, over 70% of people that experience a windfall find themselves homeless or struggling with drug abuse problems within 5 years of that windfall. Bill Gates has given over $27 billion to charitable causes. Because of his responsible use of financial power, schools have been built, people have been educated, and disease has been almost eradicated in third world countries. The second kind of power is the ability to find information. 3 weeks ago, my daughter was on her PlayStation in a chat room. A stranger contacted her with the message, "Where do you go to school? What restaurants are near your house? Will you invite me over?" My wife has the ability to find information. She figured out who this person was. He's on the sex offender registry here in Oklahoma. She notified the authorities, and because of her responsible use of that power, our children are protected from another predator. Zoe Quinn was a game developer. Several years ago, her ex-boyfriend posted a blog story online about how she had used a sexual relationship with a game reviewer to garner favorable reviews for her work. Now, even though this story was proven to be false, the damage was done. People on the internet tracked down her phone number and her address and they posted it online. Zoe started receiving phone calls. "Hey, Zoe Quinn, I'm going to come to your house, rape you, and murder you." Zoe went into hiding because of the irresponsible use of the ability to find information. As Toastmasters, we know that words have power. We hone our skills, practice, and learn to reach people on an emotional level. Megan is a 13-year-old girl facing problems that all 13-year-old girls face: changing hormones, social acceptance, self-identity. And one day, Megan met a friend on MySpace, Josh. Josh and Megan became friends very quickly. Josh was new to the neighborhood and he was homeschooled, so he didn't have any other way to meet friends. Megan and Josh developed a relationship where they supported one another, they confided in each other, and they grew to be strong friends. And one day, Megan gets home, gets on her MySpace account, and finds a message from Josh. "You're a terrible person. Everyone hates you. The world would be better off without you." Josh didn't actually say those things, so don't blame Josh. Josh didn't even exist. There was a girl down the street from Megan who hated her, who formed this persona of Josh in order to hurt Megan. 20 minutes later, her parents found Megan hanging in her closet by her belt. Words have the power to destroy lives. Alternatively, words have the power to uplift and inspire people, motivate them to do great things. Several years ago, there was an employee on my team named Judd. And Judd was the worst performer on the team. Our manager was ready to cut Judd loose. But I talked to our manager and I said, "Let me take Judd aside. Let me give him a special project. Let me give him an opportunity to prove that he can do this job well." I took Judd aside into a team room and I said, Judd, you're good enough. You're smart enough. I like you. But you have the skills to do this job, and if you focus, I know that you can be successful. Within 3 weeks, Judd was the top performing agent on our team. Judd completely turned his career around. Our manager was ready to let him go, and because he turned around, he is now a contributing, valued member of that organization. You have power. You have power. Everyone in this room has power. It may not be superpower or financial power, but it is important as you go through your life and you use that power that you keep in mind the last line from a 1962 Amazing Fantasy comic. With great power, there must also come great responsibility.